Xbox Game Studios. Unreal Engine? I have no idea. Welcome to Grounded. I just was up there. Hey guys, Core Pop Gaming here, bringing you another series on the channel. That's right, we're doing a Grounded series. Let's log in and get this party. Oh, we're logged in. We're gonna open up a new game. We're doing it mild. So, let's hit accept and select our character. Now, my classic go-to character is always Pete.
My name's Peter. My friends call me Pete.
But we are going to go as
Hey,
Max.
nice to meet you. The name's Max. Maxwell Smalls.
So, let's get to it and jump into it. Let's do this. Oh, first we have to name it. Smallsville. If no one gets Oak, let's do this. We're also going to watch the intro. We are now loading into the game. In the meantime, like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, you're not too small to do big things. Oh, I just realized that's going to be the video time.
You think you outsmarted me? The mighty Muldoon? I don't think so.
Stay tuned for what happens next on Yoked Girth. Now a word from our sponsor.
Kids, are you ready for a new wild and wacky Puncho fruit flavor?
Yes.
Introducing Apricot. It's a punch to the gut. Stop by, fill up, and make sure you get your Billy Hog hot dog before you jet away.
Good morning, Brook Hollow. Today is October 20, 1990. This is your news. We have a special breaking report.
There they are.
The government has released information that more local teenagers have gone missing. They were last seen
Xbox
earlier this
Studio.
week, and the only
Game
connection between
Studio.
the teenagers is that they are all students at Brook Hollow High
Yes,
School.
this game is also on
This is
Xbox.
linked to the disturbing trend of other possible abductions and missing teenagers from our otherwise quiet
Uh-oh.
towns. If anyone has seen the teenagers or has any other information, please contact the police department. The mayor of Brook Hollow has put a curfew into effect for anyone under 18 starting tonight. Now to other news. In the business world, Omni's Practical Technology signs a few deals with...
Here we go. There's a ladybug. A Game Bud City and Entertainment. Ooh. We be getting smaller. There it is. It's a small world out there. Now let's cut ahead in today's episode. Find out what happens next. Let's go! There we go. And we're back. So as you may have seen in the intro, we spawned in this cave. I don't know, there's 5 of us. Anyway, let's go outside and see the world. It's tiny! And look at the size of that baseball.
Nah. This isn't looking good, Max.
Signal detected.
What was that?
Now, you might be noticing we are collecting a lot of items. And look at me. Hold on, there's a third person button somewhere. I'm on a meatball. Also known as a baseball. And over there is the baseball dome. aka a science center. Now we need to collect mushrooms. These will be important later. And here we are at the field station. So let's do research.
Someone had to have set up all this sciencey stuff here.
Science.
But still, I'm not exactly sure where this is and
So we
what
just
is
researched
going
the
on.
last stuff.
I should keep looking around.
We're just collecting a lot of stuff. We're gonna need this stuff eventually. We're like building a base. Anyway, the thing is out of charge now, and oh look! Granola bar. And a scar spacer contest. If you don't know, that big thing down the path is a spacer. Yes, all the bugs, some of the bugs are
Speedy
friendly
little
in this
green corn
game.
puff.
Others, like the soldier ants and the spiders, are not.
Gonna have a look around.
So you gotta watch out for those. And be aware
Got a
of
new
all your
one.
surroundings. Anyway, that should have wasted enough time to get us a new charge. And yes, we did. And now we just leveled up. That's right, we unlocked new items. Tablet hammer, flower armor, and of course, stuff we already knew. Now let's get crafty. Now we need another sprig. 2 more sprigs apparently. We're gonna need 1 last sprig, and oh look! Aphid honeydew. So now we are going to need water. Now you get water from up on the leaves, grass. Oh yeah, our thing isn't charged yet. Whoopsie! So now we built the basics. Now we go to our inventory. Select that is 1, that is 2, and the spear is 3. Now we're going to select here, assign slot 2. Now we just kill the weevil.
Hey, buddy.
That will be important later. But right now, yeesh. Right now, he's not useful right now.
Wow, what is that?
Huh.
Showtime. Haha, just like laser tag. Nothing happened. Looks like the other two lasers are blocked. After all that build-up, this big
And we just
computer
collected
doesn't do
leaf
anything.
drop.
Man.
You might be wondering, what the heck? You'll see. Oh, poor Aphid. Anyways, let's head back to the Science Center and get some research done. Guys, our thing is charged now. We just unlocked the Weevil Shield.
Science!
There. Oh, and there's a bird up there. No. I don't suggest we get ahead of the story. Well, we have a tape here, which we are going to pick up after this cut. Let's do this! And we're back. Now the bird's up there, doing its thing. But what's this? I'm tiny! Sounds like my butt. Let's pick it up.
I was a fool to have ever doubted myself. A fool like Klein, like Kaminsky, like Schmechter, like all of Ominent. I am here in the backyard. Down in the backyard. I mean, I am speaking to you from the backyard.
I am tiny!
I should gather my thoughts. This is a momentous occasion.
That was my
Wendel
fault.
Tully official log, 89.08.05. Recording as I take my first steps into the miniature world. The sights are unbelievable. The textures, the way the light falls upon every surface, the subtle patterns in all of the objects that surround me, the grass. Even common lawn grass looks like a structure of an alien world. Wait, what's that sound? The very earth is trembling. Over there, what could it be? An ant!
My God, today, we're the same forever. Sorry, I was mimicking him. That's Wendel Tully, a scientist in the game. Now we also, as well as finding dry grass chunks, have also discovered a new item. Billy hog bites, as well as red ant parts, and that's about it. Now we have to wait for the next charge again, but now it seems like the perfect time to pop into our inventory, because we need to craft a torch. Ah!
Flash. Whoa, look at the size of that ant. Honestly, I'm
Now we have to go this way, because, well, as you can see by the laser, it's not lasering properly. And apologies about me singing earlier. Oh, do you hear that? That's the sound of little lawn mice.
Looks like that little red thing's itching for a fight.
Whee! Nailed him. Ow. That was my butt, you idiot. Slapping time. And now, since I don't know how to do a montage, let's go into the cave. Uh-oh. That would mean my character is injured. So now we have just discovered what was weakening one of the lasers. And we discovered something else. Slime mold stalks. Now, those are going to be useful later while decorating our base. Right now we got a wacky smacky. We'll need all these tablets. So, here's a big game tip for all of you grounded players. If you're just starting out and you find a rock hole, do a favor and break it. That will not only give you new stuff, that will also give you the Might Rider Scab. It's this thing.
Scabby, additional flavor scheme available.
We'll need to visit here later.
What the heck?
We'll have to come back later to see what is going on in this house. Oops, I forgot the torch was supposed to be out. Anyway, we just collected some slime mold stock, and we fixed the machine. So let's head back to the machine and do a little machining. Let's do this thing. In the meantime, I hope you guys are enjoying this grounded series, 'cause I know I am. Anyways, button time, which means cutscene time. Which means the main story of the game truly begins.
Did you hear something that sounded like
Yes,
a
I did.
explosion?
And I also hear that. You hear it? It is ringing. That is the sound of this episode being done. Anyways, we're just collecting some pistol needles because we'll need them. Uh-oh. But you also hear that? It might be a sound of me having to end today's episode. Oh, who am I kidding? It's not. That's a stink bag. I just fell. Why did I fall? keep rolling. Anyways, that's enough about me. How are you all doing? Leave in the comments down below how you all are doing. Oh, there's an ant. And he gave me a billy hog bite.
I'm not picky.
He's a friend. Oh, it was these guys.
Nice snooter, dude.
I was thinking it was one of those stink bugs. Ooh, we are not going over there. In fact, thank you guys so much for watching. Just kidding. Oh boy. Anyways, let's research our parts.
Science.
There we found. Anyways, while we're here, and while we're in the inventory, let's do one of the main quests. Fiber bandage. Now, fiber bandage are used to help you. Bandages are used to help heal you. Oh, there's an aphid running past. Now I think it's time oh boy. I try to make a run for it. Yes, we just ran out of stamina. And we just defeated some might. Well, you could say we're mighty. Anyways. You can also find these weird juice boxes around here. And those can be used to refill your health.
Oh, it's getting dark.
Or your drink.
Should probably find somewhere to crash.
Now. Ooh, we are not bugging that ladybug. Now we have a problem. And that problem is a big one. But maybe not that big. You could say we have a small problem.
Ladybug coming through.
But here we are at the tree. Now, here's another tip for you grounded players. Do not, under any circumstances, go into the tree. There are wolf spiders there. And those will insta-kill. See what I mean? Wolf spiders. I would now add my own experience on another save. Anyways, we have just reached the Oak Club. The site of the Oak Tree explosion.
This place is getting pinker by the minute. Man.
I have isolated the source of the particle irregularities. They appear to be a byproduct of the shrinking process. If I adjust the machine to account for their existence, it should be the key to the de-shrinking, expanding process. Burgle, please bring up the readings for the irregular covalent SNP42Z particle traces.
There he is.
That name is going to get tiresome. And while you're at it, rename all references to the irregular covalent SMPI42Z particle to raw science.
Oh, yeah.
Order received. Raw science identified. Does it require cooking, flipping, or grilling?
No.
We have now opened the door.
That answer is not permitted, according to health code standards governing...
Now, before we pick up Burgle, this is raw science. Let's go pick it up. And this is Burgle.
Science.
Science? Damn. I got your back. Give me a quick second.
System reboot in progress.
Now, while he's busy, let's pick up in beginning test 50.
I am Burgle, acting science manager for this project. I am also a robot. I am sure this all must be very...
Better be able to explain Burgle.
I can explain.
Now, Burgle is the assistant of this guy. Whoops. I have a guy by the name of Wendel Tully. Now, I've already seen this stuff.
I suspect you are and you picked is. However, I have been recent, although, and it given in trick to an process memory fault. Arg. Without those Dr. Tully used auxiliary soup. If we ice Dr. Tully, each lab is used processing. Cheese and but we are in the head.
Now, what he said is there are two types of chips. Normal chips, which are the Burgle chips, and super chips. Now, let's head to the research area. Because now we should have enough raw science. Raw science. To unlock multi-story bases. Cooking 101. But that has just wasted a lot of resources. And what do you know? Another panel. Oh, and raw science too. Raw science is useful for all kinds of stuff. But this is the most useful. A mega milk molar. Now we won't be able to bust that yet.
What you got now?
Anyways, while Tully talks.
This morning I installed the borrowed lab modules. Another one of my forgotten inventions from the early days. I had such grand notions back then. The Kinder Science Mini Quick Little Chemist Lab educational toy for children. But no,
So this is the first lab.
put hydrochloric acid into the hands of children. The
Pawn.
lawyers will never agree.
The others are pawn.
It's a good thing I never told them about the Bunsen burners. Odd that Ominent has been using my toy pieces in this way.
And of course, Black Ant.
The lab network is now up and running in the backyard. I'm planning to dedicate each one of them to a different function. Main power will run through here. The Oak Lab is the center of operations for the backyard. The second lab is nestled into the hedge. Such a wonderful views from up there.
All four of those are...
Side note, I'm worried that Ominent's
Thank
shoddy
you,
manufacturing
Wendell.
of the lab pieces will cause them to fall apart.
Now, the lab modules are also all used in the labs. And we have just found no chips yet. Huh. Anyways, our next mission. Shut up, Virgo. This is the Super Duper, which is used to duplicate your items. Alright. Well, I think that wraps up today's episode of Grounded. And our first episode of Tiny Tuesday. Thank you all so much for watching, and of course, liking and subscribing. And also, comment down below your favorite part of today's episode. Now, I won't be able to get into here yet without the assistant manager key card. And out there are ants. Soldier ants. And a tape. Huh. And there's also raw science out here.
Science.
I'm feeling more sciencey already.
Verbal transcription unit 87.9.5. Order number 1.
Robot, I need you to monitor these power fluctuations and inform me if they exceed acceptable limits.
Hello, my name is Virgil, and I will be serving you today. I specialize in
Okay.
cooking, flipping, and grilling.
Grilling? A feature useful only to your obsolete burger-flipping brethren, now consigned to the scrap heap? I need you to monitor these readings, Virgil. And isn't it redundant
Keep
to specialize
listening to
in
this
cooking
one, guy.
and grilling?
Understood. Appending monitor power fluctuations.
Wait for
to
it.
the Prime directive list. Deprioritizing.
Good. Now get on with it.
Anyways, we are collecting stuff. And getting a drink. And that about wraps up today's episode of Grounded. Thank you guys for watching and of course subscribing. Wait, I did the outro already. Thank you guys for watching and of course, remember to leave a like, comment down below what your favorite part of today's video is, and also subscribe. I'll see you again soon. And remember, you're not fantastic, you're fantastic. See you around. Peace. Perfect.